Sunday, the November 9th, 2008. This is Cincy Forecast weather forecaster Trevor Cole with your Trackin weather with Trevor update. Let's take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast for Monday, the 10th of November. By 7 a.m. when you're waking up, 30 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Still in control as we've had all weekend. By 3 p.m. we'll be up to 45. The skies beginning to clear out a bit, maxing out at 48 degrees for tomorrow, and then falling into the lower 40s by 9 p.m. This is a weather event that occurred the 5th of November. It was a strong storm that was moving through the middle of the plains right there. And that cell right here I'm showing you, I see a little notch in the middle of the screen. That is where there was some rotation occurring, and I just felt that this was a fairly strong storm, and it was worth letting you guys know about this as a little weather tidbit for something that happened in the past. Let's take a look at the satellite map, and you can see there's really not much going on across the United States. It's fairly quiet, except once you get towards the western U.S. and parts of the Northeast. But other than that, it's pretty quiet. Note that cloud deck right over the Ohio Valley that's been socking in through the whole weekend, causing mostly cloudy skies all weekend. Let's take a look at this Ohio Valley satellite now. And you can see that, once again, it emphasizes this cloud deck that's been so persistent through the weekend, causing very gruely weather, nasty weather across the weekend. Let's take a look at the radar map now, putting what's going on below those clouds. And you can see up across Lake Michigan and parts of Michigan, there's a nice lake effect snow event starting to form there. Some areas could see a couple inches, and some areas could see much more than that. It's one of those events where it'll depend on where you stand on the location map. Let's take a look at northern Michigan, the UP of Michigan's where this is really cranking and where the bands are really going to crank out some impressive totals near a foot or even more in some areas across northern UP of Michigan, as well as parts of western New York State are the two areas that could see really impressive amounts out of this. Let's take a look at the severe weather outlook for Monday. And you can see there's a little area highlighted across eastern Texas and southern Oklahoma where there'll be a system crossing through. Nothing major, but some isolated strong to severe storms are looking likely. There's an area of high pressure to our southwest, which will help us clear out a little bit for tomorrow. It'll be what seems like a very short, nice weather day, and you'll find out why in a second. Here's Wednesday. In fact, look at Wednesday. We're already getting more rain back into the area from a new storm system. This is the beginning of a big train of storm systems that's going to pass through the Ohio Valley through the next week. Here is the next one beginning to impact the area by midday Thursday. You could see it off to our northwest. That's going to be pulling through during the day on Friday, giving us yet another chance of rain. But these both storm systems are just going to be so persistent across the area that we're going to see basically a chance of rain every day this week starting on Tuesday. Now let's take a look at the long range and look at that. That is very impressive. That is a very deep, cold vortex moving into the United States. That is huge, as that would cause much below normal temperatures, very chilly weather, possibly record-setting chilly weather in some areas. If this pans out, this is in the long range weeks from now. If this pans out, though, we could be looking at a major cold outbreak, and we'll have more on that in the next few weeks as this thing becomes more organized. Let's take a look at the 5-day outlook real quick to wrap things up. Once again, look at that big unsettled title through Tuesday through Friday. That's really going to be the key through those days. It's just going to be temps in the 50s and lows in the 40s with just nasty, nasty weather, as it'll just be cloudy and rainy and pretty chilly. Well, thanks for watching this episode of Trackin Weather with Trevor. Our second one will have much more to come on our next update Sunday night. But for more information in the near term, go to www.cincyforecast.com. You guys have a great week.
Life in the fast lane.